What's up there, everybody? It's your man Warrior B.
And Nicole.
And we're back at another reaction video. A special video request from Matthew Mann. He's a huge supporter of our channel and he wants us to react to.
Issues Northeast Indians face in India.
Okay, we're definitely looking forward to checking this out.
Yeah, learning a lot about this issue.
Yeah, we are. Well, we thank you, Matthew Mann, for your support. And let's
Thank
dive
you.
right into it.
People from the northeastern part of India are often seen differently by people from other parts of India. While it's true that many northeastern Indians have a different look, which causes foreigners or even other Indians to think that they're not Indian, the biggest issue is that a large number of people in other parts of the country have very limited knowledge about the Northeast in general. Welcome back to another episode of FTD Facts. I'm Leroy Kenton, and we're going to be taking a closer look into some of the issues that Northeast Indians face. Now, in our first episode about Northeast India, I discussed some of the history about Northeast India. I have a link to that video down below. It's called Why Do North Indians Look Different from Other Indians? And now before I continue, I want to know, guys, what issues have you ever faced in life? There are a few complications that I will talk about now which should give you a better picture of the problems here. First off, let's talk about the language barrier. As humans, we often tend to gravitate more towards people who look like us and speak like us. And you can say that the general perception amongst a large chunk of North Indians is that Northeastern Indians are non-approachable. Now, people from Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Bihar can kind of get by because their languages are similar enough to Hindi to reduce the language barrier. And a lot of people in northeastern India face problems because of the language.
They speak, different language.
So to break it down, in northeast India,
that's part of it, it's the language barrier.
Assamese, Bodo, Garo, Khasi, Kokborok, Maitai, also known as Manipuri, Gorkhali, Hindi, English, and Bengali. However, in North India, the official languages are less, with Hindi, English, Urdu, Punjabi, Kashmiri, also called Kosher, and Dogri. Now, in terms of the geographical barrier, many people point out that Northeast India used to actually be separated from the rest of India, and they started to be connected to the Indian mainland much later. Transport to from the northeastern part of India is still not very developed. There are only a few trains and even fewer flights. If you take a look at any map, you'll see that there is a physical divide between the rest of India and northeastern India.
More like
also,
off
I
to
don't
the
think I
side.
realized
India
that.
used to be pretty fragmented earlier, but got connected more easily because they were on the plains and had some cultural intermixing going on. And then when some ruler would occupy the region, they would bring about their laws as well as their culture. This created a cultural similarity in the region. Due to North India's geographical position, a barrier of sorts was created when the cultural assimilation couldn't take place between the northeastern states and the rest of India. And now, in terms of stereotyping, did you know that when the Arabs began trading in India, they started calling everyone who lived on the east side of the Indus River as Hindus? Back then, the river Indus used to be called the river Sindhu, but because the Arabs couldn't pronounce the syllable S, they started pronouncing it with an H. Hence, we eventually got
Hindus.
That's where
Like
it
most
came
Mongoloid
from.
featured people are referred to as Asians, and yes, they are Asian. Everyone isn't Chinese.
That's
so
very true.
I know a lot of times here in Canada that generalization is made when we see somebody with Mongoloid features. It's just automatically assumed, oh, Chinese. So I know a lot of times in general that classification is made. And again, like in our first episode about Northeast India, I want to make it clear that although Mongoloid is now used as a derogatory term, when I use it, simply I'm using it the way that the word was intended to be used. Again, I just want to make it clear in this video. But anyways, it's easier for the human mind to classify groups of people that look similar as being the same people. In the same way, a lot of Indian people stereotype the North
brain's tendency.
Well.
Oh, they look like Mongoloid Asians, you know, like, which is like Chinese.
Well, that's what causes the stereotypes.
Oh, no one discriminates against Northeastern Indians. FTD Facts, you're trying to divide India. Well, while it may be true that not everyone discriminates, it doesn't negate the fact that a large number of people actually do. And it's not us just making this stuff up, guys. Like, I address issues like this in our videos in hopes to make more people aware as well as bring unity. It's not to divide anybody at all. Now, I want to move on into the underrepresentation in society and the media. So the northeastern states aren't very densely populated in the first place. Only a fraction of them come to North India for education or jobs. Compared to the huge amounts of North Indians, Northeast Indians are statistically considered a minority. Mainland
Minority.
India society just hasn't seen enough Northeastern Indians even after they have started migrating to North India. We see Black,
Interesting.
Asian, Latin representation in American sitcoms and all of that,
Yeah.
but nothing of the sort in Indian television. They aren't
So
very
nothing
well
did really
represented
betray
in
them.
Hollywood
Yeah, like
either.
in
Take,
the media.
For example, the Priyanka Chopra movie, Mary Kom. The movie is based on the life of the Olympic Indian boxer Mary Kom, who is from the state of Manipur. Instead of casting a northeastern Indian person, producers cast
Yeah.
Priyanka Chopra. And
Oh.
as beautiful as she is, she doesn't look anything like
Yeah.
Mary Kom.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, they shoulda-
The
yeah, they
problem
shoulda got
when
it,
comes
yeah.
to representation
That
of
happens in
Northeastern
America, too.
Indians
Yeah,
in
definitely.
mainstream media. So there you have it, guys. The northeastern region of India is a very sensitive one, almost like Kashmir. They have feuds with
It's
China
almost similar,
over the-
similar like, let's say if they was to have a Michael Jackson movie, and then they was to get a white guy to play him. Oh, because his skin was bleached.
Yeah,
no,
it's
no, no,
almost the
no,
same.
no. Get a
Yeah.
black person and just put the makeup on him.
The borders of Arunachal Pradesh, the Seven Sister States also have seen plenty of violence. But as more is done to bring unity all throughout India, I hope one day all forms of prejudice, discrimination, and violence will end.
We agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this guy, his channel seems interesting. He just does a bunch
Yeah.
of like little factoid
Yeah.
videos, basically.
Yeah, it was definitely pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I need to check out that movie with that one actress.
Yeah, I have to go back. And she looked familiar, but
Yeah, she was in Quantico.
oh, that's who it was.
Yeah,
Now
she was
I
in
realized who
Quantico
it
and
was.
stuff.
As I said, she looked familiar. It hit me who it was.
Yeah, they
That
probably
makes
went with her
total
because she's
sense,
like
'cause
a
she's-
big actress.
Well, and
actress.
she's a big name,
Yeah.
so you do it to pull in big names.
Yeah.
But then you don't think about the repercussions from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was definitely pretty interesting. We definitely thank you, Matthew Man, for
Yep.
the awesome video
Thank you so
request.
much.
We're gonna end this video. Don't forget to subscribe,
And thumbs it up.
turn on notifications. It's been more to be.
And Nicole.
We're gonna catch you on the next awesome piece of love.